Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing the new film that came out last Friday, Fantastic Four. This is a comic book movie, and this is the second reboot of the first family of Marvel, following the 1994 film and the 2005 and 2007 film series. And this film is about how the four people, Johnny Storm, Sue Storm, Ben Grimm, and Reed Richards, and Victor Von Doom, get their powers, and when the Fantastic Four gets their powers, the Thing, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and Mr. Fantastic have to take down Doctor Doom. That's really just the premise of it. I'm not really gonna get really into it. But anyway, now when the first trailer got out, I was really looking forward for this film, and then when I saw reviews, it kind of just plummeted down for me, just hoping it would be horrible. But I was pleasantly surprised by this film. And let me just say, my phones are my thing. It's not a masterpiece, and it's not even on the same tier of X-Men First Class. And, but it's still, I felt like it laid a good foundation for this, maybe a franchise not doing well box officely right now. But anyways, I thought casts were great in the roles. I liked all of the main ones. I thought Jamie Bell, I thought he was going to be terrible at this Thing. He actually did really good at the Thing. I was really surprised at that. The only one I knew was certain was going to be good were Miles Teller and Kate Mara. Michael B. Jordan was kind of like hesitant. Even though they didn't really get his character right, I felt like he did good in the movie. And then Toby Kebbell, I thought, played a good villain, but there's stuff going on to his character that we'll talk about in my con section. But yeah, I thought all the people played their roles well done. And visually it was okay. It wasn't like totally bad, but it wasn't like totally great. I thought it was functional for the film. There's certain scenes where I'm like, those are some good visuals, and there's certain scenes where I'm like, those are some bad visuals. So I thought they were functional for this film after reportedly giving up all their money away due to reshoots. And I felt like the first 30 to 40 minutes of this film were really great. They really set up all the characters well, and it really went into a great origin story. And then by the third act, near the climax part, that's where it started going all wonky. And I thought the pacing was good for everyone. It was consistent, even though, as I said, third act is really rushed. And I really felt like they didn't need to rush it that well. And now with my con section. As I said, the characters before transformation are really set up well. They're really set up well. But after transformation, the movie moves at just a really fast pace after they get their after the transformation. They don't really develop the characters and their powers. You kind of just have to assume. You kind of just have to take them. And I really felt like they could have really developed it. And that. Originally, this film was supposed to be like a horror of them learning their powers, and like Josh Trank compared this film to The Fly. There's no comparison to The Fly in this one. There's not really a lot of horror. There's one scene where that was probably in the original cut of the film, and then all the other stuff has been cut. And then I felt like the character development could have been way better for after transformation. And I thought the villain, Doctor Doom, he's not really called Doctor Doom in this, except for a slight reference at the very beginning. He's just called Doom. And I thought his character's design wasn't the greatest, but wasn't the worst. I did research on that, and it said that his body is full metal in the Ultimate Universe, which is what this film is taking part of. And but I didn't really care for his design. Nor he didn't really have a motivation to do all this bad stuff. There's a few glimpses where I'm like, he can be a great villain, and then they kind of just drop the ball on him. Same with the action scene in this film. There's a very short climax, and there's one scene which I really felt was doing well in the action department. It was something to do with Mr. Fantastic and the Thing, but it was only in for that action scene only in for a minute, and that really could have been well done better. And the climax could have been done better as well. And the reshoots for this film, as we all heard, that they did a lot of reshoots. The reshoots were around 40 pages long, rumored. So that's like 30 minutes of a film right there. So yeah, so there's a lot. The reshoots are really noticeable because Invisible Woman, played by Kate Mara, in the original cut she had like dark hair at the beginning and getting blonde, while in the reshoots totally blonde hair at all. It looked like a wig. And sadly, there's a rumor about it last year saying Doombots were going to be in this film. Sadly, there are no Doombots. I was really dissatisfied with that. But overall, I have the same feelings like I did with Man of Steel. It wasn't the greatest film out there, but it laid a good foundation to build upon. And sadly, we might not be able to see that due to the box office returns. But overall, I felt like it was a fun, enjoyable film with some great characters at the beginning. But it kind of gets beat down by the character development afterwards, after the transformation, and some smaller problems. Someone gives film a 7 out of 10. I was surprised by this film. It wasn't really trash like I was expecting it to be, but I was pleasantly surprised. So leave a comment below what you guys thought of Fantastic Four. If you guys saw it, please like and share it with your friends and family. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description box below. Like my Facebook page, also in the description box below. Hope you guys have a good day, and goodbye.